Ah. Ah. Hello there, and welcome to yet another part for Shadows of Sharn, a D&D live stream for going through the Everon setting, a very pulp noir style D&D adventure. Hope everyone's having a wonderful time right now as we get over here, and oh, hey, thank you, Becca, for the yeet. I guess I'll have to toss something for that. Don't worry, that's not broken. I don't think it can be broken that easily. Here, let me go ahead and unmute, I'll let you all meet some of our party members here. One looks to be away right now, and we also do have another party member, D, who's not going to be able to join today. They had some other things come up, but for the meantime... Hello, everybody. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
How are
everybody.
you? Welcome to this session of Shadows of Sharn. Take it away, Brian. Sexuality, yes.
As we all fill up backup characters, it sounds like.
No. I have faith that fuck, what's my character's name? Guy
Welcome to Shadows of Sharn, a
McStuffins
D&D
is gonna
5e
live.
campaign ran by Nate.
Hi there.
We tackle and deal with
Drama.
case after case of
That's okay.
fun things. Last case we dealt with a widow that lost that resurrected their dead husband. And now this session or this case, we don't know.
Someone's missing, but is it ever as easy as that?
Kind of.
Oh, please, could it be?
It's not gonna be.
Listen, we could just have another widow be like, I don't know where my husband is. Do you know where he is? And we're like, did you resurrect him? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So this is a trend.
What if every case that we do is just the same case over again?
Just
Well, we
How
have
long do you think it would take for us to catch on?
Yeah. But it changes just slightly.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're on to me. They're gonna find out that the person looking for it has also actually been resurrected. Ooh.
Whoa.
Guys, I think Nate was unmuted and gave us a spoiler.
Wow. Can't
Wow.
believe. Very, very astute observation, Becca. Proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Alright. But, thank you all for coming here today. If you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and remember what happened last session. If anyone can go ahead and give a brief description.
So we came back to the middle of what I think we all thought was gonna be a yelling match, and then it was kind of just like a relatively stern-ish conversation that lasted maybe like 5 minutes. And then we all got high in Velveteen's apartment. And then we tried to come up with a new name for our detective agency, and Lo Morales and Sons didn't win the poll for that one. And then we got a new case. Well, we got sent to this dude's house. This dude, Sin, whatever his
Renly.
last name. Yep, Sin Renly. It was up a page. Who makes who's an artificer and invents things. And we went to go visit him. Velveteen's arm was acting up, so he got that looked at. And then we were told about a missing Warforged person. And we began our investigation kind of like in this workshop. We stole some things, and I believe have just left.
Yeah.
That's the basics.
This seems to be correct. I don't think we really missed anything.
That's
And
what
that
you
is what you missed on
Glee.
Glee. God damn
Dang
it!
And Fox is gonna sue us.
Fox can take Glee out of my cold, dead hands.
Wow, that's aggressive.
That's my show.
My show, damn it!
That's
Stream is also sponsored
My-
by Chip and Dale the movie.
Not the club? Okay.
I mean,
I mean, do you want to be sponsored by the club? I could pop this shirt off real quick and we make it that way. Nate.
No, TOS, TOS.
It's cowards.
Not against TOS anymore.
listen, we all play D&D together in a hot tub
Yeah.
stream. Yeah.
It's just like we don't do rolls because we drop the dice in and it just floats.
No,
to the bottom.
we have like a pool floaty that our dice tray sits on. So we have to roll that. If it floats over to us, then we can roll the dice.
Good point. Good point.
Are we here to play D&D? Or
Yeah.
just like vibing?
D&D sounds like a nice thing to do. Alright, so yes, you all begin the rest of your case, opening up the doorway to make your way through the rest of the cogs. You are met yet again by the intense heat that lies underneath the surface of this, that lies underneath of Sharn. The volcanic-like structure of this place causing the Fernian lava to flow as rivers and creeks all throughout, mostly within a bay area to the side. For a better description of the cogs, this is an area that's about like 6 miles all around, and like about a mile deep underneath the city itself. It's very long, very wide, and very like high up for this cavernous space. There are bits of lava that trickle as veins against the walls to help continue their continued light throughout naturally, and giant factories embedded into the walls, as there are also barges and other kind of like ships specifically made to handle the heat that go all round through the lava, helping collect some of the magical essence. The town itself is several districts placed together that are made up of shacks and other small buildings crafted out of rock and metal so that way they don't just burn or melt down. Again, most of the residents here are either warforged or of races that can handle the heat more easily, such as fire genasi and tieflings. But yes, you all begin your journey out throughout. Where would you like to go?
Well, our one real lead is the pool of Onatar's tears, right?
Yeah, that.
Do any
I
of us
think
know where
we-
that is? Or should we go back inside and ask for directions?
D- c- Can I
I'd say
roll,
that
like,
you all were given a place pointed to the right area to go. It's not going to be too far from you. You're in the same district.
Mm.
And yeah, it's going to be a very obvious space, being one of the only temples down here.
Shall we?
Shall we be off?
Yeah, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, in as we start to walk away, in that box there wasn't anything. I don't think relevant to the case, and I'll pull out the blueprints that I stole.
As a reminder, the blueprints there were
One is kind of a revolver that has the end of it has hooks around it, so it's a grappling hook. The other is it's called a dampening suit, and the last one is that looks like a more advanced arm blade, like the Warforged have.
Ooh. Mm. Interesting. Very interesting.
I don't know if they could help us, but I mean, we can obviously return them once we find their owner.
Yeah.
Sounds like for the best.
I don't know if there's anything on them that I'm missing, any clues written in schematics. I'm not a schematics reader.
I casted Detect Magic.
yeah, and
Ritual casted it. Do I sense
it gave
anything
you a
magical
headache.
coming off of this? And it gave me a headache.
yeah, it did. Coming off the blueprints, no.
Okay.
The blueprints are just normal sheets of paper with ink on them.
There's nothing magical about the papers, so I don't think there's anything hidden.
Oh well. Oh. Put them away. I'll put away my stolen goods.
Could still be important.
Maybe. Maybe we can find someone that can figure out how to find the person from their belonging.
Yeah.
No heavy possibility.
Is there any sort of magic that could track person based off of objects that are theirs?
I mean,
Do I know if
there's
a
locate
magic item?
object.
Yeah, but
There
locate
is.
to
object,
have
the
the
object
object
has to
with
be
you.
on them. I know that
Yes.
much. But
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
there should be something that would do that.
I don't know a lot about magic.
Hey, can I make a smart person roll?
Yeah, can we get a
For the
a
magic, that'd be
not a-
Arcana, yeah.
a
I'll give you
non-dumb
guidance.
roll?
Oh, thanks. Arcana. Dipshit energy.
No, I got you. I got you, gamer. It's fine. Never mind. Well, I had you, but
If one of us had helped the other, we would have had it.
Yeah, if
But
one
no.
of you helped. But unfortunately, that will be a total of 8 and a 5.
Can I make a smart person roll?
Why
Please.
not?
One day we'll play a party where one of us decided to be a smart
No.
person.
7.
yeah, Brian, getting better. We're getting better. A Chaos? Would a Chaos like to make a smart person?
I mean, I don't think he would know, but I guess I can make a roll to see if he somehow knows.
Please, if we would have helped each other.
I have lucky.
Oh,
You do
luck.
have lucky. You can re-roll that 1. Oh my
Alright,
god!
So we rolled a 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job, team. Good
We
job.
got this straight.
There
God.
is no brain cell in this group.
Was that
Antonio
from
also
Tom?
rolls low. None of you rolled over a 10.
Right.
Shout out to the person with the highest arcana being not being here.
Yeah.
You know,
Alright, yeah, none of you can off your, just off the cuff remember, what magic it is that you might be looking for. It might even be something that's too high level for you to use at this time anyways.
Just a thought.
Looking at the blueprints, is there any potential signatures or inscribings on there that would stick out to us? If hypothetically it was signed by someone to prove it's their work down the line.
Yeah, you do. Can see it like in the bottom right corner of each sheet is copyright by Aurum of uh, Aurum of Renly Manufacturing.
Okay. So it's not helpful, but it's information.
But we know that's
Yeah.
It's copywritten
mhm.
Hmm.
Can't
already.
steal it.
Maybe if I know somebody down at the copyright office.
The gang goes to the copyright office. Why?
Oh,
I don't know.
You
we're
remember copywriting this paper?
We're walking and talking, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course we're walking and talking.
Having a thrilling adventure with bureaucracy at the copyright office.
Oh no.
We should
Going-
probably put
One
this
red
paper
tape
away
at a
before-
We
time.
should go to the DMV afterwards.
Might be made for the best to put that paper away just in case.
I was gonna say just in case it catches on fire.
Well,
Quite warm down here.
I mean, yeah. Better
Yes,
watch out for that.
It's very warm. Made the mistake of wearing my armor. Stuffy.
Feel bad.
I hate it.
Alright, but
we
all-
walk.
Yeah.
We are walking and speaking with each other.
Hey, we're walking here.
As you all begin your trek over to the temple, I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
To see
As
if we
There are like you pass by plenty of like citizens of this area who are chatting about with each other.
Bestie,
Hey, Lucky!
second.
Lucky!
Down.
It's been 5 minutes.
-2 with a natural 1.
Oh
What
God.
happened?
I can reroll. I can reroll.
I'm gonna fucking.
incredible. They went from not being, or they went from being blind to from they're there. They
Look at
can.
me.
You went from a -2 to a 0.
It just became the eyes emoji, except you don't see anything.
Yeah, perception. Oh, cool. I'm also blind.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm less blind, but
You know, hey, you're all getting these out of the way before any potential combat that could happen, at least.
with this,
I rolled 2 nat ones in the past 2 minutes.
And then a 0.
I would like to
Two
imagine this scenario since I rolled a 3 and they rolled a 0. I like see like a chaos like stumble for a moment, and I just look at them and not try and look around at anything. Like, are you
Yeah, fucking
okay?
Riff on something.
Yeah. Do you need some assistance because you're stumbling just a little bit?
No, I'm fine. I need
Okay.
to fucking my hair's just getting in the way. I need to get a haircut.
Do you need a little holder for your hair so move it out your face?
What? A holder? What the fuck does that mean?
Like a
You mean a clip?
ponytail holder, like a clip
Oh,
or
like a-
something? Maybe to pull
um,
it back.
Get some glue.
Shut up. What the?
Jesus. I think I can manage something.
I mean, I have several clips, but it's okay. It's
You have
fun.
you have hair
Becca has
clips?
the Achaeus look.
Yeah, I keep
Goodbye.
my hair pulled back a bit, so it's not in my face.
Okay, I will accept a clip if you
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hand them a hair clip.
offer.
Is it a butterfly clip? It's got a little like butterfly on it. And it's like,
No, it
boop.
just says best wishes, and it's just like
He clips it.
It
Alright.
says RAR.
it's a little dinosaur.
Raw XD.
Yeah.
Twister.
No, I would say it says best
Yes,
wishes.
hi.
While you're
Kinda
all kind of
20.
like, while you're all walking, with your 20, you can kind of like start to hear like from a couple warforged that are talking, a bit of a conversation where you hear one of them mention, "Hey, did you hear like it's about the Lord of Blades down here?" And the other one's like, "Oh, there's no way that they're over here. Why would they ever be down here? There'd have to be a fuss on if they made their way in here all the way from the morning."
That's all I hear.
That's like the big thing you hear as you're passing on by. And like they kind of like just continue into some other random gossip.
Do I know what the Lord of Blades is?
I'd say this is one that no one needs to make a roll for. They are one of the most well-known characters within Eberron, a legendary warforged that is made out of, got their name from the large assembly of blades they have all over their body. They stay within like the Mornland, which is like the area of Eberron that the morning hit and forever shaped so that way nothing organic or otherwise living can live there without getting through some horrible mutation or anything like that as well. They are extremely aggressive and vicious, and known to be like both a protector to Warforged as well as an enemy against anything not Warforged.
Oh. Hmm. Okay. And they said the Lord of Blades is down here.
Yeah.
Okay. After hearing that, Twister is just gonna is like, apparently the Lord of Blades is here?
The Lord of Overcompensation. Got it.
Can I look around and see if I see the Lord of Blades anywhere?
Lord of Blades just T-posing right
Yeah,
behind
right.
Velveteen.
He heard the comment and he's like wiping tears from his robotic face.
We look up and he's like somehow just like floating above us with his blades like wings.
Yeah. About to just end Velveteen.
Continuing on with your 20 perception, you're not able to find anything that matches what's like the rumors of this legendary being would be like anywhere near you.
Okay.
But yes, eventually you all continue your way down and find yourselves in front of a large temple structure made out of like simple stone. This is more of a like square and like basic assembly for a building, especially compared to like the grand structures that are highly detailed and made from like the most amazing sculptors and architects up above ground. At the same time, you can kind of like see that there is a constant stream of different people coming in and out. A lot of them you can see are wearing to their sides different kind of tools for like smithing, leatherworking, weaving, even anything that needs crafting. They have the kit for. And as you make your way inside past these open gates, you feel another bit of refreshment over you. The heat subsides drastically down into more comfortable levels. And you can see that there is within the center of this structure is a large pool of lava that surrounds crystal clear water. There's an assembly of all kinds of different crafters, whether they be like blacksmiths or artificers or anything of the like, who you can see are constantly like working on some of the different forges and the like that are all out in the area as well. And as they work, you can see that there seems to be a bit of a glow around them. Meanwhile, there is you can see that there's a warforged and priestly gown who is just greeting everyone as they come in, and they catch your eyes and go, "Ah, hello there. You pilgrims as well, here to bask in the powers of the pool."
No.
I don't believe we are, but this pool sounds very intriguing to me.
I will say it looks pretty amazing and
Yes, this is a temple that was given to us, a blessing from the sovereign Onatar. It is over here that crafters of all kind can feel their embrace and guidance.
Very
Well,
interesting.
we're actually looking for a certain crafter. We've um, heard that they haven't been seen in quite some time, but knew that they like to frequent here, and
Oh.
we're wondering if anyone had any information on the matter.
And who may you be referring to? I might be able to help you out, so.
They were a Warforged person named Orem.
Orum. Hmm. Yes, I haven't seen him in some time as well. It's. Has something gone wrong? He's not in danger, is he?
I'm sure not. Might have just gotten a gig somewhere else and just hasn't reported back in a while.
Oh.
But when was the last time that you saw him?
It's been about a week since he made his last trip into here. He likes to just take in the sights of this temple, not just for the pool, but all the various peoples all from around the continent who make their pilgrimage here. He has a delight in seeing all of these different people being able to join together.
It is a truly powerful sight. When was the last time that Sin Renly saw Orem?
Sin Renly mentioned it was about like 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
The last time you saw friend Orm, they seem worried at all or stressed about something?
Oh yes, he was certainly stressed. During our conversations, he would mention some of the worries about Warforged and other people down here in the cogs going missing.
Interesting.
Other people have been going missing as well.
Yes, it's not something that the Sharn Watch tends to worry about too much, which is its own thing, but yes, we do have some people that have gone missing. Some for weeks just appear as if nothing was wrong.
They just appear, like they disappear and then reappear and everything's fine.
I wouldn't say everything's fine. They are very distant and make their way out of town pretty quickly.
Would you know anyone who hasn't made their way out of town who we could talk to and get information from?
I'm sorry, I've not been able to meet one myself.
Can I insight check him?
Certainly.
I want to see
I'll
if he
try to.
actually has.
I'll try to as well. It's not gonna work, but
10. Oh.
Hey,
fucking 13.
I
Rolled a
can-
16.
I can make a roll, I suppose.
Nice.
10, 13, 6, and 15. Alright, Galen, you're able to kind of like look around at this person and see that they are, from all you can tell, like telling the truth. But there's just something about the look in their eye as they look away for a second that makes you feel like they might have something else.
My apologies. I know we just burst in here and started asking random questions. Galen Low Morales, I'll pull out one of my business cards. We are with the a detective agency up in Lower Sharn.
Ah, alright, Yes, Smith, as I've told you, I am the priest for this temple.
Yeah, we're just now very intrigued on this case, and if people are missing, we would be very willing to help. If anyone, if you know anyone that would have any information or anything of the like, um, and if the god doesn't seem to care, then these people need as much help as what they can get.
Yes, it's definitely, you're definitely right about that. A lot of the people down here are Warforged and other veterans. They did a lot of fighting just to find themselves down in a place like this, but I'm glad to know there's people here who are able to help. Do be careful, though, about House Kenneth. Orm was wondering about looking into them. That's the last thing he said before he left, and they never had a lot of good word about them down here.
Would we know anything about this house?
House Kenneth is the house that created the Warforged. They are
Okay.
mostly artificers who like to work on magical engineering. They've created a lot of different structures all throughout, that are structures and other inventions that are used for daily life. They are a pretty fractured house, especially right now, about which side of things to go on. Since some of them are much more money focused and just try to put out whatever, and others are like, no, let's just do the thing that helps and be good with that.
So quantity over quality.
Yeah, you can say that. Down here in the
Interesting.
cogs, all those big factories are owned by House Kenneth as well.
Okay, interesting.
I would Warren be looking into House Kenneth.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Has there been any recent events regarding House Kenneth?
Make a history check.
Who? Everyone?
I will cast guidance on myself.
Anyone who wants to. I don't think guidance is going to help you.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna lobby for
11.
something, but never mind. Actually, you know what? No, we're still gonna lobby it. Nate, since this is House Canis and they dabble in, sales and making money, and House Thras dabbles in providing goods to make money, could I lobby for advantage on a history check?
I'd say that you can get the advantage because Dragon-marked houses always keep an eye on each other.
Yes, let's go. It's not gonna help.
Go, Johnny. Roll the
Not-
dice. Yeah, nice 13.
Thanks, gamer. I appreciate it.
It was Mayday saying that.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
I did.
Alright, 21 though for Galen.
Hi.
Alright, trying to keep your ear to the ground on a lot of things. You know, like, House Kenneth frequently gets into trouble for some of their inventions. It's always like, oh, sometimes it's bad enough that the person who's like at the bottom of it gets excommunicated from the house or put into prison, but most of the time it's just like kind of like brushed away because like, yeah, we need these people to actually handle the inventions because no one else can. But the most down here in the cogs, like there are definitely a few names that stand out. One of them is Natural 20 for the 21. Yeah. The big name down here in the cogs is Josa the Kenneth. Josa the Kenneth, who got busted a couple years ago for making magical weapons and selling them to different countries. So getting directly involved within war efforts as well as trying to help provoke further combat efforts. They were officially excommunicated from the house, but they still have like their own business operations down here.
Great. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they? Hmm.
Do you know of of their location at all? Like if we could pay him a visit, them a visit? I apologize for if I'm misgendering them.
He, him pronouns.
He, him. So their location, have you seen them? I'm trying to be as progressive as possible.
Is that asking me? Do I know where this guy works? Do I know his
Yeah.
business?
The official business is invite only.
Oh, official business invite only.
No.
Hmm.
Um,
Do
I
we have any
have
more? Yeah, go off.
I have another question. Um, do you know anything about a Lord of Blades?
The Lord of Blades.
Apparently, he was seen down here in the
There's,
Cogs.
there's been many rumors about that. Some people claiming that the Lord of Blades themselves descended to save them from some criminal or some Sharn Watch member that went too many steps. But yes, there's no reason to believe that they would actually be here.
Okay.
It's hard to even believe that the Lord of Blades even exists. It's just a legend.
Legends tend to come true more often than not around these areas and parts. Especially with Warforges going missing. They'd have a stake in it. They don't want people like them dying.
It would make sense for them to come and protect if people are going missing. What if I've seen it?
Well, the Lord of Blades was down here then. I would ask them to leave because I do not share their same ideals. They are known to be violent and angry to everything. Oh, I'd rather have everyone just be like these forges and have everyone sit together to help one another.
That's a fair ideology. But
Yeah.
even the walking the side of peace occasionally requires a mighty hand.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, um, do we have anything else, or should we continue looking?
Do you have any information or anything about these other missing people?
Hmm. Let's see, we've... Most recent names that I can remember other than Orem that have gone missing. Um... Yes, we've lost, 3 within the last few weeks that I know of, Warforged. Turnip, Foxhead, and Spring.
Okay.
All within the past week, 3 weeks or so? How many
Yes,
days?
it's been all within 3 weeks.
Of, of these three, did they have a particular location they would spend a lot of time, or was it just all different locations they may have been taken from?
Mostly different locations. They're all from the Blackbones District, but yeah, they've worked from. They've had different places of employment. They come over here every week or two to join in the service for the Sovereign.
Is Orem also from the Bone District?
Right now you are in the Blackbones District.
So yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Huh. Has
These-
it only been Warforged from the Blackbones District that have been going missing?
Most of them.
Hmm.
This is a high
Mostly.
warforged population, though, so
Mhm.
there have been others that have gone missing. We've had tieflings, genasi, and some humans
Oh.
that found ways to handle down here that have gone missing before as well.
Hmm.
How long ago did this start?
It's- Both started going missing not too long after the morning.
Interesting. Interesting.
How long ago was the morning again?
About 2 years.
Hmm. These three, did they? Because I imagine they're workers. Did they? How do I phrase this? What type of business did they partake in? Was it similar to our friend Orum?
I wouldn't say similar. Orem, over in Renly's workshop is more on the invention side and trying to craft things. They do make some things for some shady individuals, but down here you have to do that to make a living.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But the others were a bartender, a carpenter, and someone who just like helped work at a forge.
Interesting.
Who was the? Have any non-Warforged reappeared after they went missing?
A year ago there was a tiefling woman. Yes, I believe yes, her name was Happiness. She just went out of town very quickly though.
You. So these people who reappeared, you said that they were different. Do you know, or
Yes.
how would you describe them different than how they were? Like, what changed about them?
Looked as the same as so many did when they returned here from the war. They looked out of it, as if there was a horrible painting thrust upon them that they could never look away from, no matter how much they wished to.
Traumatized?
Yes.
Hmm.
Interesting. Very interesting.
You've seen most of the people down here are veterans, as I've said, so that's a sight a lot of us are familiar with.
Very true.
This bartender. Which bar was it?
They worked at the Red Hammer.
That's not a bar we've been to, right?
No,
No.
no, this is it's a bar down here within Blackbones.
Yeah, I would imagine it was in this district.
And did
I
you?
don't think any of you would ever want to go there. It's not gonna have anything catered to you.
Well, if it has information, then it might be catered to us right now.
What do you mean it wouldn't be catered to us? What kind of place is it?
It's a Warforged bar, so there's no food or drink there.
Ah.
Hmm.
What is a Warforged bar like?
It's a place to gather, gamble, and enjoy some crude oil with.
Got it.
Makes sense.
Gambling, you
Makes
say?
sense.
Gambling could lead to
yeah.
information.
Nate, did you list their jobs in order? So is turn up the bartender?
Yeah, Turnip can be the bartender.
Yes.
Can be.
Yes.
Can be. Was it
Turnip
spring?
for what?
No, Brian. No.
No.
5 minutes in the unfunny corner, Brian.
um,
I mean, we would stick out like sore thumbs if we were to go there and
Mhm.
ask for information. A carpenter's
we
would be
would.
a better place to go probably ask for information. Plus, we need a carpenter still.
Do we do
Oh,
still need
I
a
thought we got the
company?
door fixed.
We have
It broke again.
yeah, we have other things that need to be
Mhm.
fixed as well. That place is becoming better, but it's still kind of a danger to others.
Have we fixed the stairs yet?
No.
I believe so.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
the stairs
high
were
on my...
fixed, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay. I think that should be high on the priority list, considering how
high.
often we have to use them to go up and down this.
Yeah, but it's not for the
stairs.
guest experience.
No one ever fixed a hole in my wall, and someone sits out there watching me at night, just staring through my soul.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop doing that.
It's creepy.
Um,
You should get that checked out.
What's the name of the carpenter?
The carpenter would be Foxhead.
Okay.
So Turnip, Foxhead, and what was the third name?
Spring.
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 Spring
Spring,
works out of
okay.
Forge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
And do you know the carpenter? Was Foxhead just an independent carpenter, or
Part of
they?
a part of a small group.
Mhm.
It's just simple furnishings and the like that they worked on. Nothing extravagant.
Oh, I think that's kind of what we're in the market for. What was the name of the establishment? I'm sorry, I'm barraging you with questions.
Their establishment was the Silver Hammer.
Yes.
We can hear you, Stone.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry.
It's all good. It was surprising when we can hear you.
Yeah.
um,
The Silver Hammer. They like hammer names around here, I
they
think.
do. Can I make a perception check to see if anyone is listening in our conversation?
Yeah.
Quick question for Galen. Did,
Yeah, what's
did
up?
Galen get like business cards that have our office
Guide.
on it as well?
He has the Lore Morales and Sons ones with the address.
Galen, may I have one of those business cards, please?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Maybe one.
So in this area of where we are, is there anyone else here with us? Like, I don't know if I need to make a perception check, just like scan the room.
Oh yeah, there's several dozen crafters that are all doing like their own works all throughout the area.
We're just
Okay.
in like the main room of a church.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
pretty much.
well, I mean, I didn't know if like it'd be like an empty church at this point, or there's like a few people like not in this area. Do I see like an older, like maybe like gentleman that's like kind of working but not like working hard?
No, I don't think you'll be able to see anything like that throughout. Okay, and with a 21, there is something similar to that, though, Twister, where there's someone who's not even doing any work at all. You can see there's another person who is kind of like going between different workers. They have like a notebook of their own that you can see them writing down as they're talking to different people. This person you can see has a very dark navy blue, like, three-piece suit on. They have, like, a gold wristwatch.
Oh.
Like a very fine, like, medium-length black hair that's combed back, very slicked back. They are a person who definitely does not match the description you'd imagine, like, someone down here would be like. They seem like someone who'd be more on the upper areas of Sharn.
Yeah. Who's that at 3 o'clock?
Oh, that's
Yes.
some reporter. They've been down here, coming down here every now and then the last couple of days, trying to learn about the Lord of Blades as well.
I'm gonna start. Do I see them now that we're talking about it?
Yeah.
I start flipping through my cards.
From from who I like, from what they look like, do I recognize that reporter?
Just roll a d20. No other thing for that. I will say for
11.
11, you don't recognize them. For Galen, though, I'll say that you get like a brief description and your own notes that kind of like matches up to what you're looking at right now. This is Tyson Tuer. I'll spell that out for y'all.
Thank you.
Please.
Fucking Twitter ass bitch.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that. So
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Not at all.
Would have gotten the last name, not the first name.
I
Yes,
spelled it like the Tyson chicken nuggets.
Or like the boxer.
Tyson, you have in your notes. They are noble, inherited wealth after being adopted, and started up their own news agency, the Sharn Sentinel.
ooh,
They're the head of the Sharn Sentinel.
yes.
What is the Star Sentinel?
The newspaper? Is that an Upper Sharn newspaper, or is that like the newspaper?
That's a competing newspaper to the Corvair Gazette, which is a main one throughout the continent, but yeah, Sentinel is the city specific. It tends to, you know, that one to be more of a hard-hitting one that's kind of like, definitely tries to dig up the dirt on like a lot of nobles and a lot of the bad stuff in Sharn more often.
Oh, so I see Tyson, and I'm like going to like dart behind a KS as I continue to like just keep scanning the note.
How tall are you?
How tall are you?
Like, I think 5'11".
Oh, I'm 5'9", so shut up. Let me stand behind you.
Well, the
Did-
ears add a little.
Yeah,
The ears
did-
add a little bit.
Did Galen mention their name, or they just like immediately like hide behind?
Yeah.
them?
No, I'll say it. Tyson Tois,
Uh.
Sean Sentinel.
That's the newspaper, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As a reminder, Tresh was reading an article of that for
Yeah, of the
earlier in the
Sentinels.
day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Has he been here long, sir, pestering people?
Yes, the last couple of days keeps on coming down here from his own place in the upper city.
Is he okay? Is he more of a bother to people?
He's very insistent on trying to get this story. I didn't know, like, the head of the paper themselves would be down here, though.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll go and approach him and kiss him. I just approach him.
No!
What? What's the worst that happens? We fall in love, Brian?
Get charged with sexual assault.
Hit him on the mouth.
Yeah, what if we fall in love? Love at first sight, Brian? Then is it sexual assault?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course
Sexual
it still
assault.
is.
Yeah.
It's how the meet cute starts, and then the court date also starts.
Yikes.
Palpatine goes to prison. But I will approach him.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Will not.
Pull out my gun.
Alright. You approach, and as you do, you can see, like, like all of you, definitely a person who's not dressed up for the climate down here. And getting closer, you can see there are, like, beads of sweat coming down the face, and every now and then he has to bring out, like, a cloth to wipe his face down. Has the notebook out every now and then to try to keep his own sweat from getting down, but it's continuing to jot down notes. Okay, and you said the rollerblades helped you out from a couple of pickpockets, you say. Okay. Hello there.
How tall
Could I
is he,
help
bud?
you?
Hold on. Who's approaching him? Is it just Velveteen?
It's
Velveteen and Twister.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just watching from afar.
If
Yeah.
you want to approach, you certainly can.
Are you gonna stay behind me?
Oh,
I mean, Antonio's with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Antonio's
I
back there with
wouldn't.
you too.
I wouldn't stand behind you, I guess, if I were in character. All right. Huh. All right. Let's go.
If
How
you were
tall-
what?
What?
In-
Nothing. Let's go.
How how tall is this Tyson?
He's 6 feet tall. He is like his build is like more like broad-shouldered. Like he definitely seems like he's got like a lot of fitness to him. The arms are pretty well built as well. Uh, Chiseled jaw. You want me to continue on with descriptions about him being very handsome and
No.
muscular?
No, it's fine. You can cut
Listen,
it there.
It's
Twister will
Tad
let you
Paddington.
continue.
Yeah.
But
you can-
anyway,
you can cut it there.
I guess the rest of us are approaching as well.
I will like pat around my like pockets and back and like, oh, you seem a little hot. Would you care for a sip of this? I hate the name of this water skin because I hate that name so much. You know, cool
no,
down just a little bit.
no, thank you.
Metal water bottle.
I have my own refreshments. It's quite all right. Thank you for the offer, though.
well, sorry to intrude, but we're also looking into the. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I'm Twister Carbon. It's a pleasure to meet you. And he'll hold his hand out for a handshake.
Right, and he'll grab your hand and give like a shake. It's with a firm grasp. Dyson Twir, the head of the Sharn Sentinel.
Oh, that's a pretty, high standard job. I hope your parents are proud of you.
Twister gives him a look.
It's being nice. That's not like anything suspicious.
I mean,
Yeah, I hope his parents are proud of him.
yeah, his adopted parents.
Yeah, his adopted parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. His two dads, maybe. Who knows?
I'm sure they would be.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are they no longer on this plane of existence?
I suppose this would not be known by people from lower areas of Sharn, but yes, both my biological and adopted parents have passed on.
My condolences for both of them. I imagine they will be very happy still with the line of work you're in. I
Yes.
sound like a dick, but I'm trying to be nice. I genuinely am.
I understand the sympathies you're trying to present to me. It is okay. And yes, I do feel like they would be quite proud. I've accomplished quite a lot. And so much I'd like to attribute to them.
I know you, since you said you were actually Brian, you want to go ahead? I think you're about to say something.
Twister will just say, that's quite noble to, have a paper like this and be able to start a business from near nothing and build it up to what it is today.
Yes.
But I don't want to, get on a tangent.
Yes. Are you all trying to flirt or ask about something?
I mean, we're just giving proper greetings. I don't consider this flirting.
Regardless.
I hold out my hand, but like in a posh sense, like this. Velveteen Despereaux, by the way. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And he'll grab onto it and give a bit of a bow before
Yes.
releasing his grip. Yes.
Does he have soft hands?
It's another firm grip.
Okay.
Not as firm because this is grabbing onto fingers as opposed to a full handshake, but yeah. Yes, and as I said, Tyson Twir, it's a pleasure to meet you both. I may be of assistance, or maybe you have something to give to me.
No, go ahead.
Well, we heard that you're on the case for the Lord of Blades. Is that correct?
Ah, yes. Fascinating story. A legend from the last war made their way over here, of all places.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like a fascinating story. What exploits could they be up to down here? Why would they choose to appear in the Kongs? There is a large Warforged population. Maybe they came down here seeking their own information about whatever wrongdoings could be down here. Be quite the story.
Could be. Do you happen to know? Well, the Lord of Blades could be here to, you know, help with the Warforged population. Is it? Have you heard of anything else about something like we're me and Velveteen, we're part of a detective agency in Lower Sharn, and we're on the case for some missing Warforged that have been going about down here in the Cogs, and we were just wondering if you happen to know anything about that.
Oh
Oh.
my god. Sorry, I just realized something. Continue.
Okay. Oh, yes, heard some bits of that. That's something, yeah, the missing people from the Cogs. It's a story that's been going around for some time. I've had some assistants try to get that scoop for a bit, but it's a difficult one to crack. As far as we know, they just simply vanish.
Hmm. Can I insight check him?
Um, sure, you can insight check.
Could they possibly, never mind.
22.
They have the hots for Velveteen.
17. Maybe. We'll see.
They are a person that is that you can see is being very trained to be cautious. They look to be Tyson seems to be guarding a bit, but you don't know if that's like professionalism or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you are a bunch of you do acknowledge that you're a bunch of strangers to this person, and this is someone who has had like who's investigated some very dodgy and shady people, and knows to try to control
Yeah.
the information they give.
Which is fair.
I think the other two of us are approaching.
Yeah. So, have you? I know this is going to be a weird question, and imagine you keep to yourself just a little bit, but we have a bit of information ourselves. If you're willing to share yours, I'm willing to share mine. Have you heard anything about people going missing down here? Yeah.
Yes, yes. What I've gotten out of that so far is people able to come back every now and then. Being missing for weeks or months at a time. Looking like they just came back from a war. Some of them beaten to hell. There's cuts and scratches all over them.
Have you talked to any of them?
Huh.
Yeah, I tried to talk to Thunder over the Red Hammer. They're one of the few that came back and haven't left yet.
Hmm.
Oh. That's
Do you
interesting.
know? Would you be willing to tell us who?
Oh, yes, the name is Thunder.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
you
I
said
don't know
a
who you
few.
three are. Are you also part of this group?
Yeah, we're from a detective agency looking into the disappearances.
That's...
Okay, just making sure.
Yes, these three are also with us.
Yeah.
Would you care for one of our business cards? No.
If you don't mind, it's always nice to make connections.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
help each other down the line.
Oh yes, of course. I believe I do have one on me.
Oh, my apologies.
That's why I planned ahead. Um,
I
oh,
want to
God.
know what this business card says on it.
Oh,
It's the same one I
I
got
had
from
them made.
Galen a moment ago.
Yeah, it says Lord Morales and Sons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I will hand it to them, but I will like do it to where they like make eye contact with me as I'm doing it. I want to see their pretty eyes.
Twister's gonna look down at the name, look over at Twister, or look over at himself, look over at Velveteen.
The
We never
card is
agreed
like
on this name.
yeah, the card is like she already been scratched out. It says Velveteen and Friends on it.
Sorry, we're
When
still
did you have the
working on
time to make
name.
these? We were talking about the name like an hour ago.
They are very persistent in making cards.
I had them made before we had the conversation. Anyway, Galen Walmer.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Blue Morales, Velveteen and Sons. Oh. Alright, it's interesting. Interesting name here.
We're working
And like
on
they'll
it.
kind of like bring out one of their own cards, a like well printed note card that is like Tyson to wear, Sharn Sentinel, and has their address in Upper Dura as well. On the back is like the contacts for messaging stones as well.
I'll go ahead and hold on to this one. Just, pocket it real quick.
Galen will shoot you a look.
I just believe I should hold on to this one. Be cool, please.
Tell me, who exactly hired you for this?
We were asked by what was his name again? Sin
Renly.
Sin
Renly. We were given this by Sin Renly, who one of his workers went missing recently.
About 3 to 4 days ago.
Renly. Huh. Alright, they're gonna go ahead and make an insight check against you all.
Let's see them succeed. You probably will.
I ain't fucking lying.
What do we have to roll? I don't know. Fucking...
I don't think we have. Do we have to roll
I
anything?
don't think we have to roll anything.
I mean, we're not really.
Not
we're not
lying or
lying.
persuading.
We're not lying.
We're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
giving information.
Alright, that's definitely good enough. Regardless, and like they're gonna be like, okay. Yeah, by Renly then. Oh, yeah, this will be fair to share. He has no love for the house after all. Be sure to be careful about Kenneth.
Mhm.
I don't know
They're
if you've already heard
involved.
about them down here, but they're not exactly the most trustworthy of houses, especially in the cogs.
We heard that Oram was looking into them. Could be perhaps why he disappeared.
That would be a shame then. Don't know, wait. For all we know, he could have just been tossed right into the lava then.
Okay.
Not a nice house.
Well, it all depends on who you talk to.
Good
Does
to
it
know.
always?
Some of the houses are better than others in terms of niceness. But
If you say so. Not always in my experience.
I mean,
Yeah,
House
look at-
Thrask is pretty cool, though, right? You know.
Oh,
not
are you a
making eye
member?
No.
I think his passive insight could be whatever that was.
Yeah.
No, of
No,
course not.
shut up.
Shut up. No.
How
Shut
visible?
up!
Hey, as a reminder, where is your dragon mark located?
It's on my arm. The one, but it's completely covered. It's
Okay.
a full-on like compression sleeve that covers it.
Okay. What is your name again?
I specifically didn't give it my last name because I feel like it could be, attached. My last name, it is Velveteen Despero.
And you see him kind of like just start jotting down a bunch of notes, like going on for like a whole page worth, and then flipping it to go to next. Alright.
Can we see what he's
Fair.
writing?
Yeah. Is there
Yeah,
like
I
a
was
little
about to
doodle
say.
of me, like with muscles? It's like handsome next to it.
It's like a little like heart with like with TT plus
Yeah,
VD.
Yeah.
Dyson Despero.
I'd say everyone can go ahead and make a perception check as the page is being flipped over.
Ooh.
I want to see if I can do this.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's
No,
not bad.
you rolled a 17. Well, -3, but
Alright,
My hair was getting in the way a little bit.
Twister with a 22, and I'll say a Chaos with a 14. You can kind of like make out as the page is being flipped that your names are all on different spots.
I never gave him my name.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I never
sorry.
gave a kid's name.
Sorry, the
Never
names
gave
that
him
were
my name.
given are written with Velveteen having question marks and circled. And there's also just like, description of Antonio and Achaeus as well, since none of those two didn't give their names.
I'm a little offended that Lower Morales isn't circled, but whatever. I guess I'll cry.
Do I see anything written about
You
Twister?
think so cute?
You don't see anything written about you. Oh, you can't see anything because your perception wasn't high enough. Sorry, no, you do. Sorry, you got it. 22.
I was about to say.
I was the lower
Same.
one. I was the lower one.
Yeah. Sorry, Twister. You see, you should see like check in on, which seems to be like written up next to everyone's names. It's just that Velveteen's was like the one circled with question marks.
Like, ooh, interesting.
Oh, I wonder if he's single.
Check in on.
Do I see if he has a ring? No, but seriously, does he have a ring?
No, I'm single and looking.
But yes, sorry about that. Just trying to get to know some potential allies better.
Completely understandable.
Understand?
And just to let you all know, your own safeties as well, don't talk about this outside of the comics. Whatever's happening down here.
Of course.
This
Talk about what?
is something we have to take the most bare whispers of to understand for the missing peoples. You had to come down here to be able to hear the rumors. Outside of the cogs, there was nothing talked about. Someone
Okay.
with a lot of power is definitely involved. Well, good hunting to you. Hope you're able to find who you're looking for.
Thanks for the information.
And thank you
Same with you.
for this conversation. Velveteen, Wister, Galen,
Others.
and he just gives a nod to both Achaeus and Antonio. And then he'll kind of like depart from the temple.
Well,
That was interesting.
yeah. That could have
So-
gone one way.
Could have.
Do we want to head to this bar? So, was that red hammer?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bar.
The
Might
one where Thunder's
be
at.
Yes.
risky, but also has information, so it's worth risking.
Do we only want one person to go in to not stand out?
That's what I think.
Me?
Who's the lucky one to go? You?
Me? I'll go.
I was gonna vote the detective.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
I
Okay.
mean, I think either the detective or, well, Galen or Velveteen.
Up to you, but my vote's on Galen.
I want to intimidate people.
Oh, then definitely Galen.
I want to
Yeah.
intimidate people.
I don't want to intimidate people, so it should probably be me.
Antonio chimes in. Yeah, I'm going with Galen on this one as well. They can definitely
Sorry,
go ahead and
Velveteen.
handle this.
Okay,
But-
I'll just hang out over here.
It's okay, Velveteen. We can go ahead and just chat, have some more tea and stuff if you'd like.
Talk
You
about
haven't
your
s-
crush with
You
the,
haven't said anything
reporter.
this entire time. You've just been in the corner T-posing. I'm worried.
No, I've just been watching your work. Oh, doing a great job.
We were Blair Witching in the corner for 20 minutes. We were looking at the floor at one point and being like, all these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. It's horrifying.
I mean, if you all wanted to go investigate the Silver Hammer, A, to see if they're good carpenters that we should hire, or to see if they have any information about Foxhead.
Are all these places named Color Hammer?
No, they're not all like that. Don't worry.
But is there enough to make a full rainbow?
It seems
Obviously, Happy
Where's
Pride
Pride?
Month.
Pride
Yeah.
Hammer is the gay club down the street.
Happy Pride Month, everyone. Anyway.
Warforged Gay
So-
Club.
we head to the Silver Hammer while Galen heads to the Red
The
Hammer.
Red Hammer. Yep. Yeah.
I can only do it to myself. Never mind.
The forge is
Okay.
just called the oven. Don't worry.
The oven.
I was gonna give you borrowed knowledge, but I can only do it to myself.
Nah, man. It's quite
They'll
alright.
They'll be fine.
Should we agree on a meeting place afterwards so
I mean,
we don't lose Galen?
I
And
do-
if something happens to Galen while we're split up, then if they don't meet us at the time and place, then we'll know that something is wrong.
I mean, we could just always, meet back here. It's a church, doesn't really close.
Meet back here in, let's
Outside
say,
the church.
Yeah, well, of course.
an hour?
It's a church in general. Outside the church in an hour and a half, give or take.
Give or take however long it takes us to get to both locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because one might be 30 minutes, one might be 20 minutes. We don't know specifically how long
There
it would
might be
take us
traffic.
to walk. Traffic? There's no cars or anything of that. I don't even know. Don't even know what I said
traffic.
first.
Crowds.
We might run into some horse-drawn carriages and whatnot.
No, there are cars here in Sharn.
Are
Are
also
there cars?
Have we seen cars? I know there's trains. I know there's a train at least.
Is Eberron part of the Cars multiverse?
Yeah, like
No,
is
Lightning
Bear of
McQueen is not
Sharn.
here.
How dare you, Nate? How
Ka-chow.
dare
What the
you?
fuck?
Yeah.
No, Morbius is though.
Damn
Shut
it, Nate. I
up.
knew Morbius
Shut
was
up
here.
about Morbius.
He's over there morbid. It's weird.
It's not Morbin time.
Okay, so Silver Hammer, Red Hammer.
More than time
Let's
somewhere.
do it, besties.
And
Let's
there are
go.
there are no cars.
Okay, see?
There
So-
are flying
horses.
there are flying automated boats that go throughout
That's what I was
the
thinking.
normal
Oh,
part
so
of
like
Sharn.
it's a steampunk
That's
type
what I was
thing. Got it.
thinking of.
Yeah.
like
Steampunk.
airships.
Yeah. Final Fantasy.
That's what I
you know?
meant.
I was talking like
Leon's
crowd.
kissing. Leon's kissing in the corner. He's just going.
I was talking about crowds and foot traffic.
You got Cloud over here and Squall over here. Like they're both stupid.
Anyway,
Kingdom
let's
Hearts.
go
No,
my God.
they don't meet up in Kingdom. Well, do they do meet up?
to
in
the
Kingdom?
Silver
They
Hammer.
absolutely do.
But they don't kill. Well, they might kill.
All right, so
I
There
start
is that
dragging
s-
Velveteen.
There is
No,
that
who-
scene where, like, in 2.
I'd like to have a
Yeah,
roll off
let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
to determine which of these sides things we'll go with first.
What are we
I
rolling?
mean-
It'll be Galen versus one member of the other group.
To be
Okay,
f-
what am I
hold on,
rolling?
Highest is
hold on.
D20, just a D20.
Hold on. I feel like we should go with the person that's the one first, because they're gonna just be RPing back and forth with you.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the other way around, it's gonna be several people trying to talk at once, possibly.
Okay.
And I feel like we should get the one that's not gonna be people interrupting, possibly, through first. It's for you fans out there.
Well, I still want to roll
Yeah.
D20.
You
Okay.
can.
We can still roll against each other, but I win no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
You have a
Okay.
plus 20 to your. Oh my god.
Okay.
Good
Nice-
fucking
I
lord.
wish-
Nice wasted
that.
nat 20.
Alright, so Galen,
Hi.
Rolling so well today.
separated
Wow.
from the group, you take your solo investigation over to the Red Hammer. Walking through the town, you find yourself in front of a pretty small tavern space that's made out of pretty much all brick. You can see that there is a pipe of smoke coming from the chimney that continues to climb up to the cavern's roof space.
Mhm.
When you make your way inside, you can see a small forge where another layer of smoke pours out and kind of like covers a good portion of the tavern space, making it a little hard for you to breathe. You'll likely end up coughing every now and then as your body tries to get the smoke out of your lungs.
Mhm.
The only illumination in this space comes from a single wall-mounted brazier, making this, between that and the layer of smoke, this tavern is difficult to see in unless you have dark vision.
I don't.
Your eyes are also most likely going to sting from a mixture of the heat and the smoke. And as you look inside, there are about 8. There's 12 patrons within here that you can see lining about. 8 of them being Warforged, and the other 4 being Tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
Within the space as well, on one side, kind of like playing on a piano, you can see that there is a Warforged who is singing a bit with a very, and actually pretty nice and pleasant and soothe soprano voice, just giving different songs that the patrons are requesting. And at the bar itself, kind of like bringing out casks of oil as well as whiskey for some of the more humanoid, like fleshy people that are there. That is a pretty tall warforged who looks to be made out of brass with some rusted spots going down the face, looking like having patterns that match that of deep scars for what would be for a humanoid.
Mm-hmm. I'll approach the bar.
Hello there.
Hi. I was I'm Galen Lore Morales. I'm a detective. Firstly, I suppose, can I get a whiskey? Secondly, I am investigating the missing persons case of one. I'll like flip open a notebook of one turnip.
Turnip. Ah, yes, unfortunate. They've come over here for some part-time work.
Mm,
I haven't seen them in 3 weeks.
right. And then I heard that there was a another person that had gone missing and then returned.
Best not to bother them right now. Let them continue to recover from whatever they've done. It'd be hard for us to get anything out of them anyways.
That's completely understandable. Do you know anything of what happened?
Gone one day and appeared just a month ago.
Hmm.
Been gone for 3 months.
Mm-hmm. Any noticeable changes?
Other than they don't speak to anyone anymore, and that the left hand was obviously replaced.
Replaced?
Yes, it's a a little mismatched. The coloring of the metals doesn't match the rest of match the rest of him.
Bizarre, and he hasn't said a word to anyone.
You know, he tried to pry before, but got nothing. And sometimes the watch would, when we press too far, we'd find some members of the watch come, tell us to leave him alone. So we leave him alone.
The watch would show up. Just unprompted?
You don't see them moving around the city too much, I imagine. Especially down here, you don't see too many. They congregate and happen to show up just when they feel it needed to be.
But how would they know, too?
We have no idea. All we know is it's safer to just let it be.
Completely understandable. Have you noticed anything about, have there been any similarities between how Thunder went missing and how Turnips happened?
Just like all the others, just disappeared one day. No warning, no signs of any struggles, as if they just vanished off the face of Eberron.
Wow.
Like those old stories of people who go into a tunnel and just find themselves lost in Kuiper. Or enchanted away to the Fae. Only it's much less magical. They just sometimes they reappear, sometimes they don't.
And how many people overall have gone? Do you know off the top of your head?
At least 50.
At least 50. It's almost... Are there 52 weeks in a year in Eberron?
That's a good question.
Let's just say yes. That makes it easy.
Say yes.
I assume they don't have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you know, all those.
It's somewhere around 50 from what I can remember.
Okay. It's been over 2 years? Or... Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So, one every 2 weeks, roughly?
It's not as if it's steady. We just, at different points of time, randomly one, sometimes two people just disappear. By the way, there are 48 weeks in Eberron.
Okay. Why?
Man, which month got the cut then?
There are 12 months that are all 4 weeks long.
And that's math.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? That's to be 52?
That's too much math. How long's a week?
A week is 7 days.
Yeah, it's still
I
7
know
days.
Okay, I
Well-
didn't know if it changed in Eberron. I know how long a week is in real life.
Well, no, because it would be 48 weeks, but then you'd be losing a month, so it'll only be 11 months.
No, there are 12 months. There's not
Just
52
month is
weeks, it's
28
40.
days.
Yeah, each month is 28 days. Each
Yeah.
month is
Oh,
February.
okay. I was still thinking like each month is still the same amount of days it is for us. I see
Well,
what
to
you're
be fair, for us, every month changes the amount of days
saying.
in it.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like I wasn't thinking each month was 28 days. I was still thinking it was still 7 days. Blah 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 blah.
Do you know if there's I mean, it sounds like there's not much to be done if the watch interrupts your every effort to attempt to help them, but I don't have any physicians or anything. I am not the most knowledgeable, but have they looked at them?
Physicians. Even like from House Durasco. No, there's not even an outpost of this down here. You got Smith over at the temple. It's the closest thing being a cleric.
Right. And has Smith come over here to take a look?
He's tried.
And the god has stopped him each time.
The god wasn't able to stop him. He just couldn't get anything out of Thunder either. Tried his best to help.
One second. I'm reading.
What's up, cat?
Could I perhaps see them?
Certainly. They're right over there, and like 8 points, and you can see that there is a Warforged who, as you were told, has a hand that is more of a dull gray compared to a bright silver arm and body. The head has like patterns of brass and silver throughout that make it resemble like hairlines on the back. The eyes are like silver discs as well, and like right in front of them is a large pitcher of oil that they are just staring at without making any movement.
I will pay for my whiskey, however much it cost me, and then I will.
It'll just be 1 copper.
Oh,
uncrowned.
In this economy, to break a silver, dear God.
Yeah, it wasn't the smoothest whiskey you've ever had either.
I'll
It was
just give
pretty
him
rough.
I'll just give him a silver. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you much.
Of course. And I'll wander over to Thunder, and I'll go. Is this seat taken?
You don't get a response. They just keep on looking at their picture.
I'll sit down. I'm Galen Law Morales. I am a detective. I'm investigating what has happened to you and many other people.
No
and I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. So immediately able to get the surface thoughts going on right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Surface thoughts in the creature, what's on its current mind at the moment.
Okay, you can... Oh yeah, this is verbal and somatic as well.
Yeah.
So you can just hear. What did I just do? That wasn't a killing spell, was it? Who are they?
I'm just trying to help. Just trying to talk.
No verbal response in the mind is... Stop asking, please. Just go on and get out of here.
I'm gonna delve deeper. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
They are not succeeding at all with a 4 total.
Cool. Yeah.
Alright, and... Okay, delve deeper, so... You get insight into reasoning of any emotional state and something that looms large in its mind. Okay.
It does know that I am in its mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, like, understanding that you just delved deep into their mind, they actually do move their head to look right into your eyes. And you can feel there is a great amount of panic and regret. Like, they are a turbulent storm of emotions inside that are all just kind of like bottled up and rolling around at each other. And like within his mind, you can hear, uh, you can understand a great fear of both the Sharn Watch as well as House Kenneth, especially a name you've already heard today, Josa the Kenneth. Josa.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear, oh, no, 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 don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. What are you doing? Don't kill me.
Is this like being said like in his thoughts like right now, or is he like repeating something?
That's in his thoughts.
I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to help. Do you know where they took you?
Not in their mind, this time actually out loud. Who are you? What do you want?
He said this to me.
Yes.
I'm Galen Law Morales. I am a detective, and I'm here to help you. I'm investigating the people that have gone missing in this city.
Get out while you can still can, while you're still alive. Don't look into me, just let me disappear here. And your mind's in sight, you're still delved deep into his minds.
Mm-hmm.
You can just hear pits, fighting pits. Oh no, the pits.
And I'll end my connection, and I'll stand up and go. It was very pleasant to talk to you. Thank you for your time, and I hope that things improve.
What did you hear? What did you see? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You were somewhere in there. Felt it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see his gaze all of a sudden like shift back over to the entrance.
Who am I talking to right now?
What? And that is like your response, and well, like as you kind of like say that and get that question back at you, you can hear the sounds of plate on plate steps coming towards you. The clinking of metallic armor, as you then feel a hand go over your shoulder and look back to see a human in full armor bearing the mark of the Sharn watch on them.
Good afternoon, sir. What can I do for you?
We've got some questions for you back at the office. You're a person of interest right now in an investigation. If you don't mind cooperating with us.
Of course. I completely understand how procedure works. Please, lead the way.
And you'll find yourself escorted out of the tavern as everyone here stops to look at you. looks of fear and worry in their eyes as 4 members of the Sharn Watch circle around you and lead you out of the building. Meanwhile,
You know, in hindsight, we really should have gone in pairs.
I got what I wanted. I got my information, besties. So
Awesome.
I hate myself
And
because I was thinking maybe we should have someone like at least stand outside the bar. I thought that, but I was like, no, what could go wrong?
I mean,
I
it's
hate
whatever.
myself a little bit for not suggesting that.
I don't see what's gonna go wrong, besties.
Yeah, I mean,
No, you were
I'm just gonna
arrested.
cooperate with the. No, they're taking me in for questioning. That's
Yeah.
not arresting.
And who knows? It might happen to us too.
I know
Well-
my rights. I'm a detective.
yeah, the moment they place handcuffs on you, you're under arrest. The moment they place their hand on your shoulder, it's just questioning.
That and Galen can get away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, so they're gonna be fine. No worries.
alright. So on the other side of things, you're all going to the carpentry business, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Velveteen kicks the door up and starts immediately firing. Information.
Jesus.
No.
Okay, you all make your way over to the Silver Hammer, where you can see that for the sign for this is just a hammer about to like strike against a nail into some lumber. And this is just like a small shack of a business. The actual building itself probably can only fit like 5 people at most. There's a small like stall for reception area, but on the other side of things, you can look back and see like there is a bit of like a miniature lumber yard that is has like some device that looks to be like some blades rolling about very fast to blow on them. And like in the area, there are two more warforged that are kind of like working about, trying to one nailing together what looks to be nailing together a chair, and another one that's just sawing pieces of lumber. As you all approach, and they kind of like take notice of you. It's like one of them, the one that's doing the sawing, kind of like stops midway through and comes up to greet you all. Ah, hello there. You're looking for some luck. Do you need any work done?
We're looking to ask some questions about a recent disappearance. We believe we were told one of your workers recently disappeared, or recently within the past few months.
You talked about Foxhead.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they were a bit of a wandering to and fro sort already, but strange that they just haven't been seen around the city itself.
Well, we believe that it's connected to the other disappearances that are taking place within the district.
We all watch. You don't
We're-
look it.
No, we're detectives with
Lower
with
Sharn.
with an agency from Lower Sharn.
Fair enough. There wasn't too much to know about this. Like, Foxhead was someone who, after the war, just tried to go about like the rest of us, try to find something to do, no more battles to fight. They really quite cut it out to be adventures, so try to settle down here. Couldn't quite find their trade. Looked like they could have stuck around with carpentry here, though.
Did you know them well?
As well as I could within the half a year's time we've been working together.
Did they seem off at all before their disappearance? Paranoid?
Well, just worried about the gambling debts is all.
Gambling debts?
Oh yes, they had a problem with gambling. Running low on money. Told some people.
Do you know where they gambled?
Yes, it was. Sorry, as I go through my notes to find this.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, it was some place called in Lower Dirt called the Keeper's Den.
The keepers, then.
Yeah, they went over there every month.
Okay.
Some Dascone parlor.
Hmm.
Before they disappeared, um, did they seem stressed about anything?
Gambling debts.
I just asked that.
Sorry.
So they had gambling debts. Is there anything anything else that stood out about them?
So I would like to help if I could. That's. I don't know, they were a bit into the rumors about Lord of Blades. Some hero come to help fight against ne'er-do-wells and other horrible sorts down here.
Do you know when those rumors started, or about when this Lord of Blades would have come here?
Some folks started claiming that some out of sorts folks started saying that they were able to see the Lord of Blades kind of like mauling about what was that, 3 months ago?
Hmm.
No one's ever given a clear or concise description. It's always changed up a bit. Some saying they could see them fly around just across the city. Some saying that they were 12 feet tall, some 6 feet tall. You know, it just seems like a bunch of tall tales said by people who've gotten themselves intoxicated in their own ways.
Do you know anyone who would have known Foxhead better?
They were a bit of vagrants. Just like a lot of people, a lot of the Warforged here, they'd go ahead and take their service to the Older's tiers. If not, they'll just commiserate over within the Red Hammer.
Hmm. Do you know if Foxhead went to the Red Hammer at all?
Oh, he has a few times a week. Another spot to lose money in gambling.
Hmm. Okay. Anyone else have any questions?
What was the name of the gambling place again?
The Keeper's Den.
Do we know anything about Keeper's Den?
If you want, all of you who are present can make a history check.
I want to know if it's connected to the house that I think it's connected to. I will roll guidance. I will fucking eat shit.
Oh god. The one who's not here gets a nat 20 on it.
With a natural 20 for 22, the one who does know is Antonio, who goes, yeah, I've heard folks talk about that place. It's, yeah, that's, someone owned by the desk, right?
By what?
The desk, yeah, you know, the rival gang to the Boromars? Boromars? Run by,
Rival gangs.
yeah, run by a knoll.
Great. More gangs.
It's gangs all the way up.
It's like West
Really
Side
do.
Stories.
I hear it can be a pleasant place sometimes.
Do you know if it has any connection to fuck, what's the name of the gangs down here again? The house?
The Caneth?
Kenneth, yeah. Do you know if it has any connection to House Kenneth?
Oh, that would be a surprise. Oh, who are you asking that for? Are you
I'm
asking
just
Antonio?
asking that aloud.
Okay. Oh, that would be a surprise. I mean, come on, that gang doesn't exactly get along with the trademarked houses either.
Hmm.
So probably not in connection with Caneth, but they seem to run things down here more.
Yeah.
I don't think we should look into the Keeper's End right now. I think,
No.
especially
Eh.
because we were warned not to talk about this outside of this area.
Yeah. I think we
But
should
something
meet
to
back
keep
up.
notes on.
I think we should probably head back to the church and meet up with Galen about this.
Velveteen, do you have anything? You've just been kind of leaning against that wall.
Velveteen, are you sleeping?
I mean, I'm off. I'm off the distance. I had a feeling because you said this is a small-ish place that they're in, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, Velvety doesn't like enclosed places.
Okay,
Ah, fair.
that's fair. Uh, unless anyone else has any questions, we should head back to the church and meet up with Galen. Spoiler alert, they didn't meet back up with Galen at the church.
As we're leaving, can I make a perception check to see if anyone's following us?
You guys
Yes.
didn't even ask
Twister's,
if they could make
Twister's a
us
little
things.
paranoid.
Go ahead and
What
make
did
a
you-
perception
what did
check.
you say?
What about our house?
Oh, fuck,
Carpenters. You don't have
Here,
to.
no, hold on. As they're walking away and creating a little bit more breathing room, and be like, by the way, we need some renovations done. Is it possible you could meet at oh damn it, I gave away my only card earlier. At this location, and I will give them where our office is located. Velveteen Despero, by the way.
Well, certainly we can work out pricing. It's a bit further out of the way than we're used to, but yeah. What do you need done there?
We
Do
will.
you need new tables, chairs?
We need a
Justice?
whole lot of. We don't need a whole lot of everything. Once you meet us there, we will show you everything needs to be worked on. Get a price in point. But for now, we're running kind of behind. So I will speak to you hopefully soon. Maybe on the morrow. Who knows?
Let's roll that.
Lord Brian, good
Oh
lord.
my god. I only roll a 1 or a 4. There's no in between.
Damn it. No, just the fact that you rolled a 26.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, a 26 perception. Hold on a sec. Yeah, okay. You can see along the rooftops poking out is like some shape that seems to be looking at you. It's hard to make out because they're over 100 feet away, but you can tell this is someone that's keeping an eye on you.
Can I make out any features?
There's some metal to them.
Wow, it's what's his face.
You can see that there are looks to be like several sharp points that extend up from the back. And as you look over there, they duck down and disappear.
Like behind some barrels or something.
They were on a rooftop.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
they
behind
just-
like a chimney.
Yeah, they just...
The Lord of
Fuck that.
Blades is just the Batman of
Did I?
Warforged.
Twister just goes, did I just...
Did you what? I look
Nothing.
towards the roof. Are you sure?
There was something over there looking at
Hmm,
us. And then it vanished.
Maybe we should keep on our guard on the way back to the church.
That's what I'm doing. We left Galen alone, didn't we?
I mean, they said they were going by themselves, so yeah.
They've worked alone before. I'm sure that they can
Yeah.
handle themselves.
It's gone so well for him in the past.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Arrested?
Galen gets kidnapped?
The Galen is a detective, but they also have shown skills that they can protect themselves. And unless they're starting a commotion at this bar, I think they're gonna be fine.
Okay, I
I
mean,
didn't do anything.
I mean, they technically didn't.
I cast a spell.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll be okay.
So we go back to
Anyway.
the church to meet up with Galen, and
Yep.
we do not meet up with Galen.
You all begin your trek through the city, heading to the temple, as we cut back away to Galen. It's been quite a
1 week
few
since he looked
minutes,
at me. Okay.
pretty much about 45 minutes at this point of walking, continuing to just find yourself held by both arms by watch members as you
Oh.
are semi-dragged forward, walking along with them until you are eventually brought along to a one of the larger buildings that are embedded within the walls of the cogs. Next to you, you can see that there is a large bay of the Fernian lava with a rotating, almost kind of like watermill kind of like situation going on, scooping up some of the lava in buckets before kind of like dropping it off into a long line, kind of like a long line of an assembly that pushes the lava further down into a great forge. The building itself looks to be about like 80 feet in height, with multiple windows that are that you cannot peer through. Something kind of like done to them, like tempered to them, so that way they are possibly only like one way. The building itself, like mostly, looks to be mostly like brick and stone, just kind of like formed together. Some spots, especially closer to the lava, look to be half melted from the heat itself.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are brought in, you find yourself cooled for a bit, continuing to walk down, noticing that the only watch members here are the four with you. Everyone else is dressed up in like some business kind of like a business casual uniform, looking to be like just filing away at different paperworks, or kind of like communicating with each other. And as you are brought in, they just give you a look for half a second before making a great effort to pretend they don't see you. Eventually, you are brought along to a doorway, which is opened up with the press of a button from the inside out. You're escorted onto a magical lift and brought up several stories, probably to the top of this building, and then continue to be brought down through another set of doors into a large office space with one single desk and several chairs, one of which you are put down upon with force. On the other side of the desk, you can see a person in a fine tailored crimson suit. There seems the hairline has receded quite a bit on this person, but extending from the forehead down on the right side of their body, right side of their face, over past their chin, is one of the largest dragon marks you've ever seen. This one, the image looks to be matching that for House Caneth. Over on the other side of the face is a monocle with a gold chain that continues down. Uh, Pearl cuffs. This person is extremely extra about the way they have themselves accessorized. And they kind of like pull their arms together as they look at you from their chair. Ah, hello there.
Well,
I'm Josa de Caneth. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I've heard you've been looking around town about something. How can I be of assistance?
well, first of the matter, do I refer to you as Josa, or would you prefer Mr. Kenneth, or Lord, or what is the correct?
Oh, I like the sound of Lord.
Okay, my lord. Yes, I was doing a little bit of investigation, but it seems I've stumbled upon to something that I truly don't need to know anything about.
Mhm. Oh, you are a quick learner. You are able to get to the point so fast. No wonder you're known to be such a great detective there, Galen.
As my reputation precedes me.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Surprised that you actually let yourself get caught.
I was not honestly expecting the speed in which it would happen.
Oh, getting a little
I have
rusty.
to say, your people are really on point.
Yes, the watch does its best job to make sure to maintain the peace, does it not?
Yes,
You
and
were getting ready to upset that peace.
I know it's a problem you run into from time to time when you're investigating. You just run into things that no one really needs or wants to hear about, and yeah.
So,
So
how may I be of assistance to you then?
I think the matter more in question is how may I be assistance to you? You're the one that had me brought here.
Oh no, oh go ahead. Tell me what it is you'd like from me right now. I didn't bring you here for too much. Don't worry about it. Oh no. Just let me hear what you want to say.
I don't know. At the moment, I'm just kind of vibing. I told your the watch many times that they didn't have to drag me. I would have come willingly. Uh, have to say it. I've been waiting for the opportunity to meet you, but they didn't seem to believe me.
They just keep on looking at you with an expression that you can easily tell is one trying to examine you, like your face, trying to give their own insight right now into what's could be going on.
Do I have to make a check against their insight, or am I just like vibing with them?
No.
Okay, cool.
Huh. Fair enough. Fair enough. So what have you been learning while you're down here?
Really, I think the number one thing I've learned is that it's very hot down here. It's definitely not my atmosphere. I would very much prefer to be back up where not that there's less lava around, though I completely understand the appeal of it. I'm more of a rainy day type of person. Aside from that, I've learned a good amount about the pool of tears down there. That was very lovely to visit.
Great tourist
As well.
spots.
Yes. Yeah, it's been mostly tourist stuff, and then my, as you know, my horrible tendency to investigate led me astray. It's really something I need to work on.
I'd like to correct you on something.
Please do.
When I asked you about what did you learn down here, you were supposed to say nothing. Which is
Oh.
the truth, because you've learned nothing. Nothing to know.
Right. I know nothing. Famously.
They look to one of the guards to your side. And just give a nod. guard, you can see, acknowledges with a nod as well. And it's going to pick you up by your shirt and prop you back up, as another one just begins, like, patting you down.
All right.
Ah, yes, and I'd be quite ashamed to find out that there was something you didn't learn that you forgot to mention.
I think the only thing that I learned was that I may have done a bad, and the gods can do what they will with that information. But I did accidentally steal some blueprints from a missing person in hopes that it would help the investigation.
Ah. Okay.
But I was intending to return them upon the reappearance of said person. I'm just reporting the stolen goods that I have in my possession, in case the matter is relevant.
With that, like, where did you put the blueprints, and did you try to hide them in any way?
They're just in, I think they're in, he's got, like, his, like, side bag that has, his, like, one big case file and then some, like, loose files. I think they're just in one of the loose files. So
Right.
they would also, if they're searching through that, they would find my large case file. But which is not about this case. And they'd find all my flashcards.
Alright. You see, like, the guards kind of, like, combing through your stuff. They do pick up your files and just kind of, like, flip through them real fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It's-
just kind of, like, put them away. Seeming to not notice anything
Oh, good.
with how... with their own investigation going on. They kind of, like, just go through all of your stuff, pat you down, find your note cards, find everything else that you have on you, just be like, don't see anything too important. Alright, fine. So, we can be assured that... Can we be assured that if we let you go, you'll just kind of like find yourselves out of these cogs then? You know how machines work. You knock up the cogs and everything just falls apart. I don't want you to mess with anything down here and potentially ruin anything.
I would hate to do as such, either directly or indirectly.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. Lovely indeed. And they go ahead and stand up. And you see that they have something behind their back as they just kind of like walk over to you. And then like bend down to meet your gaze.
What?
This is a bit different of an experience than I expected when I heard about you. I mean, coming in with a group as well. And then they just pull their arm out to reveal a revolver that they put right in front of your face.
Baby girl, move. This is an intense scene. Please.
Can I ask, before you do what you're going to do, what you thought you would expect?
I apologize.
Just in case I survive this and need to alter it so that my reputation precedes me more so.
Oh, wow. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything I've heard or went. And they pull the revolver away. Now, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Again, I thought there'd be a different response here. I've heard about you being a bit more steel and cold-hearted about these situations. Real hard-boiled detective.
Can I make an insight check?
Certainly.
wish I could check my flashcards right now. Fuck. I'm
19.
That's not bad.
I'm gonna use one of my things. You know the thing.
Yeah.
The thingy thing.
Alright,
The
with
thing,
a
24.
total of 24.
Yeah.
You can look at this person, and their eyes are downcast in a way that makes it look like they are pretty disappointed. As if this was supposed to be a fun event for them, but it's not going the way they expected.
Sorry, did you need me with a long cigarette on a rainy night with some dame with long legs walking into a room? Would that be more appropriate for this situation?
Ah, no. No, it's just not the same.
Things haven't really been the same.
Oh. Well. I'll go ahead and let you out this once, but if I ever have to see you again, to pull the revolver and pull the trigger and you hear a click, that won't be empty.
All right. I understand completely. And I thank you for your time.
And it was a pleasure to meet you as well. I'll make sure to give your wife my regards. And your son as well.
Of
Never
course.
seen them, but I feel like it'd be nice to go ahead and get better acquainted with such esteemed people as you.
No, I mean, of course. You would certainly be in need of a tailor.
Oh yes. Always good to be fashionable. Present yourself as the proper person you are.
Mm-hmm. It is quite important.
Now go.
I leave.
And we cut back to the temple now as you leave with the watch following you until you exit the building, and every now and then as you continue your walk, it's easier for you to notice now. Every few blocks there's at least one watch member, and every time you pass by, they make sure to look and stare right at you, follow you as you move along until you're out of their sight.
Cool. Cool.
But meanwhile, at the temple, the other four members are arrived. While Galen was having that conversation, and you don't see them around.
How long has it been since we agreed to meet?
You're not quite at that point right now, just maybe a few minutes away still.
Okay, because you did say it takes like 45 minutes from wherever they were at to get to the.
Yeah, it's like a 45-minute walk.
Yeah.
So they're still quite a bit away.
Yeah, Galen would be like half an hour of a walk away, I think. At this point.
When it gets to the point that like Galen still hasn't shown up, Twister is going to get a little antsy. Maybe we should head to the bar that Galen was at.
I mean,
You're a cleric. Do you know locate object?
I don't have it memorized right now. Kind of wish I did, but I don't have it with me.
What about Antonio?
What about Antonio? Let me see.
What about Antonio?
Yeah, I don't have that particular spell on me in this case. Why do we have two Johnnies?
What just fucking happened?
Hold on, what's that look like?
What?
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Okay, so I was. Wait, can you hear me twice or just once?
No,
One.
wanna use frozen.
Okay, so that's weird because we both said something at the same time, and I said go ahead, and I heard just nothing but silence.
Something with your internet. Because there are two of you currently. Oh, there
Here,
goes
hold on.
the other
Okay,
one.
Yeah, the
that's
other one's
fucking
gone.
weird because I was talking
Internet.
to you. We said something at the same time, and then just everything went quiet.
No,
Oh.
you haven't
But-
said anything in a little bit.
Oh, well, I haven't been talking anyways.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead.
No,
Whatever
what
you're
were you saying?
Well, I was going to say something, and then we both said something at the same time, but you couldn't hear me. But what I said was, "Go ahead, whatever you were saying."
Okay. So we don't have locate object. We might want to head to the bar.
Yeah. I don't
Do
think
we
should
want-
split.
No. Do we want two of us to stay here in case Galen comes back to here, and then two of us go to the bar?
You and Twister can go ahead and head off. I'll stay here with Tones, and we'll keep a lookout just in case.
Okay. That I can do. All right.
Sounds good.
Alright, so
We
how's this
should
getting
go.
split up again?
It's-
Chaos and Twister, and Antonio and Velveteen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Antonio and Velveteen are staying behind?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a riveting conversation with you.
How far is the bar from here?
It's probably just about like a 10-minute walk. Not too
no,
far.
Yeah, something's fucky.
Yeah. We'll head there.
Okay. You two are walking off, and as you're kind of like going between like buildings, just like a few minutes into your trip, you are approached by a Sharn watch who kind of like comes out from one of the alleyways. Hey there. You two. I need you to follow me for a sec.
Christ on a bike, dude.
Hi, Galen. Hi, Twister and Chaos.
We're just walking by each other, just oh hey, what's up? Ooh.
Can
Oh
I
my
insight?
God.
Can I? No. Why would Twister question authority?
Why would Twister
Can
question
I
authority?
incite him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna question it.
Actually, no. Yeah, Twister would question authority.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I'm gonna insight.
Alright, we got a
Guys,
13 from
don't
the
get
chaos.
arrested.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
trying not to get arrested. I don't want to get
It
arrested.
seems like you're trying to get arrested.
Yeah.
We're not trying to get arrested. We're trying to find you.
It seems like you're trying to get
What?
arrested.
What if? Hear me out. You guys were just jaywalking. He didn't notice it.
It's true.
Twister,
Sorry, I didn't
you
see the red
notice,
light.
you notice as the watch member is talking to y'all, they are bringing their hands a clutch at the hilt of the sword at their side, and are giving a pretty intense glare at the two of you.
On what grounds are we arrested?
Get the fuck
Or
over
are we
here.
coming with?
You listen now.
Has
Yeah,
this
why?
has a Sharn watch member ever reacted this way?
This is your first encounter with. You two have your first encounter with the watch down in the cogs right now.
No, I mean, like, has any other watch member in any other district acted like this in the cogs?
This is the first time you're having this reaction from them.
Oh.
Twister
Hmm.
backs up a bit.
Do I try something?
Do I see if there's a Sharn watch behind me?
You are. I know this is the only one near you right now. You two listen up right now. Get the fuck over here. And
Jesus.
as they begin to like bring their sword out, and as they do, you see like ripples of electricity go through their body as they contort and kind of like twist around before falling down unconscious.
Yo, you guys were rescued by Batman.
From the other side, through the alley that they were next to, you can see like one arm, metallic sticking out, multiple blades, kind of like around their arm, with a on top of it looking to be like a barrel of some sorts that's still rumbling with electricity, and you can see like with the rest of the body is a gargantuan, uh, figure who has like rippling blades all throughout. He just says to you, "Come with me. You all need the help, and I need yours."
I think I've connected the dots.
Oh, so I
You haven't
wasn't
connected
saying
shit.
things. Yeah, but I've connected them.
I've connected them. No, those blueprints. I wonder what those blueprints were being made for.
And that'll go ahead and end things for tonight.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
But
So,
now you ever got to meet my friends again, and now they're gonna be gone because the Lord of Blades was just like, "Hi, you're my friends now."
Hi, let's make
We're
friends.
besties
Okay,
with
hold
the
on.
Lord of Blades now.
Okay, hold on. Cool. We still need to find our friend.
It's true. We're gonna be like, no, we still need to find Galen.
We'll be back in a second. You just wait here. We need to go find our friend first.
T-pose in this corner.
And then Twister and Decay is just skedaddle.
I can't wait for the rest of this arc to be like, cool things are happening. Me and Tone's just like, it's been like 3 days. Do we like look for them? Like, no. We wait here. They'll come back. Like,
We've been sleeping here for 3 days though, Velveteen.
I'm like, yeah, but they'll come back eventually. Just like my dad. I'm like,
God.
God.
it's okay. My dad was in my life, my entire life. It's fine.
Anyway,
Alright.
good stream.
What?
Thank you.
Velveteen's had a great fatherly role model.
Good for him.
He hasn't.
Really?
What?
Daddy issues.
What? Basing all my D&D characters off of me? That's crazy.
Whatever.
Does that?
Alright, thank you all for joining me yet again for tonight's episode.
Yeah, it was
Before
fun,
we-
gamer.
Before we head on out, let's go ahead and let everyone get a understanding of who you all are and where they can find your faces. So, first off, how do cameras work over here?
Hi.
Hi there,
That's-
Becca.
Why are you like a little like snake? Like, what are you doing?
Sneaky
It's
Little
supposed to be a
Little
point with
snacky
my
snack.
hands
A little
like
arrow.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Becca Morgan. You can find me any place that I'm worth finding as Cool Armadillo with either a 0 as that final O or not. Really depends on the website. Mostly it's Twitter. But if you want to find me other places, you can find me most Saturdays on any of your favorite podcast streaming apps for my podcast Unlikely Adventures, where me and my co-host Macy make really bad D&D characters. We've started making subclasses and races now for them for each episode. We didn't do one this week though because I wanted to die this week. So, yep. Anyway, cool. That's it.
Alright. Next up, Johnny.
Yeah, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta do something real quick.
One. 2.
Okay, hello. It is me. It is Johnny, aka it's Macho Madness on Twitter, and on TikTok, and on Twitch. But you shouldn't be hearing from me. You should be hearing about the fantastic person who's currently not here, who is the reigning defending TT what is it?
RPG champion.
TTRPG
RPG.
champion, who his name is D, who is a rapper, an actor, a pro GM. I'm reading their Twitter, and streamer, and they're also the dark mind behind the Question Circle. So if you want to follow them, they're at it's the Riddler on Twitter, and they like to get creative. Yeah, see that?
Yep.
See that? I covered 2 people at once, cat. They can't be seen on camera.
Thank you for plugging yourself, Andy. Next up, Stone.
Hello, I am Stone. You can find me on Twitter at Hello I am Stone or Twitch, twitch.tv/Hello I am Stone, where I like to stream just casual games. Maybe this week start the Neo The World Ends With You. But yeah, you can find me there most days. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, thank you as well. And now, last but not least, Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian. You can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta and on Twitch at Cosmic Zeta. I just post funny, not well, sometimes funny shit on Twitter, and I'm some guy, just some little dude. That's
a
it.
little
Take it
guy.
away, Nate.
Just some
All
little
right.
guy.
Yeah. And this has been me, the DM Nate. That's all I need to say about myself because this is my channel. I
Uh,
Wow,
since
where
we're going
can they
into
find you, Nate?
yeah, well, of course they can find you, Nate. Nate, what you got going on next week? Do you know in terms of streams?
in terms of streams,
Yeah.
hoping to actually be able to finish the random block and not just lose everything to the Elite Four.
Or to
I,
your rival critics.
I have a question for you, Nate. June 1st is Wednesday, right?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't pay attention.
it
is.
It is.
So, Nate, hypothetically, are you busy streaming on Wednesday? Like, or would you be willing to stream on Wednesday?
Oh yeah, I can do something.
Because maybe you and we get together, we'll co-stream maybe a little bit of some Knockout City. That's because it's gonna be free to play on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so fun.
Oh
Sure, I'm
man,
down
I've
for that.
missed that game.
So maybe
What a
my
fun
stream gets with your
game.
stream, and we have a little
Stream baby.
co-stream, little stream baby.
Touch your streams together.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yikes. They'll cross the streams.
Because I believe I know someone else who's streaming that day as well, and we can maybe turn it into a little bit of a group stream.
Three-way.
I said group stream, Brian. Marv has someone, and I'm jealous. Okay,
God.
I'm not jealous.
Anyway.
They're a wonderful
Right,
couple.
yeah, that sounds like it'd be pretty fun. And I guess this is what is for news, like first reporting or whatever going on right
Yeah.
now.
Channel 4 News.
Yeah,
Okay,
breaking story.
breaking
Hey,
story.
Nate, cut this out. No.
Don't cut this out.
Breaking news. Starting this Wednesday, June 1st. 3 streamers, 1 game. Who will win?
You're gonna
I don't
say
know.
one game.
3 streamers, 1 game. Yeah.
No, if it's three streamers page. Hi.
All right, but yeah, I'm definitely down for that, and I guess that can be it for now. See you everyone another week, or a continuation to this story where we get to figure out what's going to go on with everyone now. Split up quite a bit, having
I get
different
arrested again.
different meetups with different characters. How will things go?
I can't wait.
Who
for
will
next
survive?
Saturday.
Who
Find
will
out next
survive?
week or next session. If
No.
Survive.
I want to be like in character, like Tones has been distracted like the entire time, just explaining like the previous day or event to them that was happening. Like, what do you mean this happened? Well, you see, Galen, you know Galen, right? Went away to a bar. Haven't come back yet. No.
Went to the farm.
Yeah.
State.
Went to the farm upstate.
Alright, that'll be. Have a good night, everybody. See you,
Went to
see
go
your
get
lovely
milk.
faces some other time.
Night, friends.
Bye-bye
Love
now.
you.
Why?